Welcome everyone to this pretzel dipping tutorial. So first I started off by laying all of my pretzels out completely flat. I first grabbed one pretzel and then I dipped one side into the chocolate. I dipped as far as I could and then I'm going to scrape the bottom like so. Then I'm going to set it down on my silicone mat. Then I grabbed another pretzel and I repeated that same process. I did half of the pretzels pink and then I did the other half red. I did these for Valentine's Day for my daughter's daycare class, and they absolutely loved them. Sometimes if I want to cover more of the pretzel at a time, I'll kind of roll it like I did with this one so that there's only a little bit of the pretzel still showing. Now I'm grabbing my red and I'm repeating the same process that I did with the pink. And then you see how I kind of rolled it just a little bit, so majority of the pretzel is already covered with chocolate. So then when you dip the other side, you don't have to dip too much of it in the chocolate. And if you ever get that little bubble like I just did, simply just use either a toothpick to pop it or just pop it with your finger, as long as your fingers are, of course, clean. Now that my pink pretzels have dried, I'm going to lightly grab the other side of the pretzel and dip it into the chocolate. You're going to repeat that same process until they're completely covered. Now be careful that you don't dip too much of the pretzel inside of the chocolate because you don't want to cover too much because it'll end up being too thick. So just only cover the pretzel that's still exposed. Here I am adding my chocolate into my Ziploc bag so that I can use it to drizzle. You do not have to buy piping bags and all those fancy bags to get some drizzle. Just grab you a Ziploc bag, close it, and then you'll see that I'm going to slide majority of the chocolate to one side, and then I'm going to cut a hole on the tip of the Ziploc bag. So right here, I am sliding all of the chocolate to one side, just, so that there's more pressure when piping. Here I am cutting the tip of the Ziploc bag. Don't cut too much, just so you can get that fine line for drizzling. Now, how you choose to drizzle is solely up to you. I like to use the side-by-side method. It just, in my opinion, it covers it better. It hides like any imperfections. That's my go-to drizzle way.